let's start holding the weights. We'll stand with the feet underneath your hips, collarbones wide, and we're gonna shrug your shoulders up to your ears as you inhale. Exhale, lower the shoulders down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slide the shoulder blades down your back. Keep going at your own pace, getting taller as the shoulders come down. Just one more. All right, let's bend the arms to 90 degrees and we'll rotate the arms out and in. Rotating the upper arm bones within your shoulder sockets. Keep your elbows close to your ribs. Even weight forward and back on the feet. An option to add a head turns, stretching your neck. Four more. And back to center. Keep the collarbones wide. We're gonna lower the weights down and then lift up toward the shoulders. Bicep curls. And now see if we can add the feet. Slowly lift your heels and slowly lower. Heels up and down, lowering with control. Keep that little pinch between your shoulder blades. Press into your big toe ball especially. Three more here. We'll lower the heels, keep the arms going, still those bicep curls, and we'll add some marching, lifting one knee and lower, lifting the other knee. Standing tabletop. Keep the collarbones wide, belly button to spine, root down through your standing foot, lift through the crown of your head. And now see if you can balance on one leg. Do a few arm curls here. One more. And we'll switch legs. Root down through your standing foot, lift through the crown of your head. Two more. All right, we'll step the feet out wide and we'll take a little twist. Let your arms swing and sway as you twist from one side to the other. One more each side. And back to center. Let's turn the legs out. Bring the ends of your weights together and we'll lift up to the chin. And then as you lower the weights, we'll squat down, sumo squat. Zip up through midline, lift toward your chin. Inhale, lower, squat down. Good. Keep your back straight. Knees track over the toes. Option to lift your heels up at the top, lower the heels down and then squat. Zip up through your inner thighs, pelvic floor and abdominals. Four more. Squat down, long arms, we'll turn the palms in and lift your arms up to the sides and down. Open up, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest. Four more. All right, we'll set the weights down, Stand back up, and we'll come back to that wide parallel stance. Hands to your hips, big slow hip circles, big yawn for your hip joints. Just checking in with how the hips feel. Reverse. And back to center. Let's tip from one leg to the other. Keeping the same distance between your feet. So we're stiffening the hip joints, stiffening through the abdominals, toppling from one side to the other. And find your balance on one side. Little circles of your free legs, stabilize your pelvis. Reverse. And now lower and lift. Tap your toes to the floor, lift to the side. Tap and lift. Draw your abdominals in. Collarbones wide. 3, 2. Lift up. Little pulses higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. 3, 2, 1, and let's go to the other side. Find your balance. Little circles. Stabilize your pelvis. Reverse. Lower and lift. Tap your toes to the floor, lift to the side. Tap and lift. Lift to the side, pulsing higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll step the feet together. All right, big arm circles. Inhale, reach forward and up. Exhale, reach into the space behind you and down. And again, inhale, forward and up. Exhale, back and down. One more in this direction. Big yawn for the shoulders and chest. Reverse. Reach back and up. Exhale, forward. Feel the space behind and above you. Last big circle. And let's grab your elbows. We're going to twist to the right. Come back to center and twist to the left. One more each way. Rotate the shoulders and ribs. You can decide if you want to rotate the pelvis. Okay, we'll turn this into a balance challenge. As you twist to the right, lift your right knee up. Step back down through center and switch. Lift the leg that you're twisting toward. Root down through your standing foot, lengthen through the crown of your head. Connect to your abdominals. Abdominals play a big role in balance. 3 more. Okay, let's create some space in front of you. Feet hip width or wider. And we'll fold at your hips and knees, walking out to a plank. Walking out onto the hands. Hold that plank for a breath or take a little push-up. And then walk your hands toward your feet, bend the knees, come through your squat and stand. 3 more. Take your time. See if you can keep your back straight the whole time or neutral. We'll go out to that plank one more time. And we're gonna hold our plank for longer this time. We'll hold and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips, stretch your heels down toward the floor, and maybe take a little calf walk, little calf stretch, pedaling the feet, or stretch in any way that feels good to you. Let's come down to kneeling for a moment, hands and knees. And we'll take a little cat-cow, arch and round your back, or take any spinal movement that feels good to you. All right, let's come to a high half kneel. So we're gonna step 1 foot forward. Yeah. Equal, well, no, I guess we'll have more weight on the back leg. Collarbones wide. And let's see if we can stack the arms again, or grab your elbows. You're gonna slowly twist to one side, challenging our balance here. And then through center, twist to the other side. 2 more each way. Balancing in this position. Relax the shoulders, last one each way. And we'll switch legs. Kneeling tall. When you're ready, stack the arms and slowly twist from one side to the other. Walk your eyes across the room from one side to the other, noticing details in the room, taking in information. 1 more each side. Okay, so whatever leg you've got in front is fine. We're gonna take the opposite hand to the floor, tuck your back toes. You're gonna lift the back knee, step forward, and stand up. Okay, then we're gonna do that on the other side. So we're gonna squat down, you're gonna step the other foot back, bring your hand down, and come up to your high half kneel. And then we'll come back up. Opposite hand comes down, lift that back knee, step forward, and stand. And we're gonna keep alternating which side you go with. So stepping 1 foot back, coming down to that high half kneel, and then back up to standing. For more challenge, maybe you don't put your hand on the floor. You could have one or both hands on your thigh. The more vertical you keep your spine, the more challenging this will be. Last one each side. All right, and we're going to come down to sitting. Okay, we're going to take some push-ups behind your back to start. Legs can be bent or straight. Point the fingers forward, hands pretty far back, and then you're going to bend your arms and straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Getting that shoulder stretch as you bend the arms. And the tricep work as you straighten, or mostly straighten. Four more. Bend the arms, come halfway down, and we'll do little pulses up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll come off the hands. Walk your legs together, knees bent. And reach the arms forward, palms down, collarbones wide. Squeeze your knees, press your feet down and hinge back about halfway. We'll pump the arms for hundreds. Inhale for 5 arm pumps. Exhale for 5 arm pumps. Like you're slapping water with your palms. Lift the sternum, eyes forward. Option to lift one foot off the floor. And maybe switch legs. And maybe both legs up. One more breath. And we'll set the feet down, open your knees. Soles of the feet together, sit up tall. You can grab your ankles or shins, and we'll hinge forward, trying to bring your belly button toward your feet. Lengthen your spine on this angle. Breathe into your back and hips. Let's come down to lying on your back. All right, we're gonna start here with some bridging. So feet hip width apart or sits bone distance apart on the mat. Collarbones wide, shimmy your shoulder blades flat against the floor and actively press your arms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw your abdominals down as you lift your pelvis up. Even weight in both feet, arms, and shoulders. Hold for an inhale. And exhale, slowly lower down. Keep pressing down through the backs of your shoulders, the backs of your arms. Inhale at the bottom. And again, exhale, press down through both feet, both arms, and lift your pelvis up. Hug your abdominals around your spine. Knit that corset together. Inhale, hold. Keep that corset engaged as you exhale and lower down. So the abdominals are making sure the spine stays neutral. Inhale. Exhale, we tighten in with the core and lift up. Press into the big toe ball especially. Inhale, hold. And exhale to come back down. 2 more like this. Open through the front of your hips. Squeeze through the back of the hips. And on the next one, we'll add on. Press down through your feet, down through your arms, lift your pelvis up. And now we'll stabilize the pelvis in your bridge. Lift one leg to tabletop. Step down and switch. Merging the legs. One more each leg. Pubic bone up, belly button down. Both feet to the floor and gently lower your spine down. Adding on a little more, take an inhale. Exhale, navel down, pubic bone up, lift your pelvis. All right, this time we'll take one leg up to the ceiling. And you're gonna keep this leg straight. You're gonna flex your foot and lower your leg. Point your foot, lift your leg. Inhale, flex and lower. Exhale, point and lift. 2 more, flex and lower. Point and lift, keep lifting that hip. And we'll switch sides. Level the hips. Inhale, we flex and lower the leg. Exhale, point and lift. 3 more. Keep reaching the pelvis up. Last one. Both feet down. Lift your hips a little higher if possible, and then come all the way down. All right, open your arms to the sides. Cross your right leg over your left, thigh over thigh. And we'll tip your knees to the left. Inhale, tip over. Exhale, use your abdominals to press your spine down, to press your back down, your right hip down, and eventually those knees will lift. Again, same direction. Inhale, the legs fall to the left. Exhale, use your abdominals to push the right side of your back down, the right hip down, and then the knees will lift. 2 more. Inhale, the legs fall. Can use only your abdominals to bring yourself back into center. Take it slow. Let's do one extra for fun. Good. And then we'll uncross and switch. Left over right. Inhale, let your knees fall to the right. Exhale, use your abdominals to press your your left ribs down, your left back down, and your left hip down. Inhale, the legs fall. Exhale, it's those left obliques that press the left side of your back down. Can you use only your abdominals to return to center? One more. And then we'll uncross the legs. Let's bring your legs up to tabletop. Imprint your spine. Bring your palms to the front of your thighs and flex your feet. Push your hands into your thighs. Push your thighs back into your hands and deepen your abdominals. Push and breathe for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Gently rock your knees side to side or make little circles. Massage your lower back against the floor. We'll do some dead bug stuff. You can do this with or without weights. Arms up to the ceiling, legs to tabletop. And again, we're in that imprint, pressing your lower back down, curling the tailbone up. We'll do opposite arm and leg. Take your right arm back, tap your left toes toward the floor. Exhale, return to your start position. And switch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, deepen your abdominals and lift. Avoid arching your low back. Instead, we're pressing or imprinting the lower back down into the mat so that there's an imprint of it when we get up later. One more each side. And back to the start position. This time we're going to do same side arm and leg. So we'll do right arm and right leg. Exhale to lift and switch. Left arm, left leg. Deepen your abdominals and lift. Two more each side. Deepen that imprint, deepen your abdominals. Okay, back to the start position. This time we're going to do both arms and both legs. Now those limbs won't go as far, so we'll take the arms halfway back, the legs might be even smaller, and then lift up. Maintaining that imprint. Inhale, lower. Exhale, deepen your abs and lift up. 3 more. Last one. And we'll set the feet down. All right, option to use your weights or not. We're going to open your arms out to the sides and lift up to the ceiling. Open and close. Four more. Arms up, and we'll scissor. One arm backward, one arm forward. Use your abdominals to help lift your arms and switch. Inhale, scissor. Exhale, lift to vertical. Press the top of your shoulders down as your arms come up. Deepen your abdominals with each exhale. Two more each side. All right, let's set those weights off to the side. And bring your hands to the front of your hips, those bony hip points. All right, we'll have the knees bent. We'll start with the legs together. We're just gonna move one leg at a time, keeping your pelvis stable. Slowly open your right knee out to the side, keeping the left hip down. Exhale, draw that knee in, kiss the knees together, and then switch. Inhale, open the left knee. Exhale, deepen your abdominals and close. Again, just one leg at a time. Make sure the other leg stays stable. One more each side. Okay, now walk your legs to tabletop. You can be in imprint or neutral. We're gonna do the same thing from here. So it's a heavier leg. We're gonna slowly open your right leg to the side, keeping the left hip down. Exhale, close to center, and then switch. Inhale, open, opening the knee and the foot. Exhale, closing in. You can keep your hands there, or if you've got your proprioception, you can have your arms down, making sure that the hips stay level. One femur stays vertical as you open the other leg. Anchoring the opposite hip. This time we'll straighten your legs up toward the ceiling. Same thing from straight leg. Opening one leg to the side. Exhale, lift, tap the legs, and then switch. Press the left hip down as you press the right hip down as you open the left. Or press the left hip down as you open the right. Keeping one leg vertical. Last one each side. Legs together, squeeze your legs together, arms down by your sides. We'll take little circles of your legs, keeping the legs together, rolling through that imprint. Maybe curling the tailbone slightly up as part of your circle. Reverse, squeeze your legs together. And we'll rest. Set the feet down. Let's grab those weights now. Arms up, and we'll do some tricep work. Weights together, bend your arms, weights to your forehead, and press up. Inhale, bend to the forehead, exhale, lift up. You're welcome to add a leg lift, or you can have the legs at tabletop and extend one or both legs to the ceiling. Deepen your abdominals with each exhale. Four more. And we'll set the feet down, set those weights off to the side. And let's roll over to one side. All right, slight bend in the knees, heels back in line with the tailbone. And then we'll straighten the top leg out, long line from your head out through your foot. And we're just gonna do a little lift and lower of this leg, stabilize your pelvis, hips squared forward. Let's hold this leg up at hip height, and we'll take your leg forward and back. Again, stabilize your pelvis as you move your leg. You can flex and point the foot, or you can hold the foot in one position. Three more. And we'll swing your leg forward, big circle up, back, around, and down. Forward and up, back and down. Stable pelvis as you circle your leg. Two more. Reverse. Two more here. Take that leg in front of you. We're going to tap your toes to the floor and lift. Tap, lift to hip height, just a little down and up. 4, 3, 2. Lift up, take that leg behind you, press the top hip slightly forward. We're going to lower and lift here. You may be able to tap the floor or not. Keep that leg behind you, squeeze your glute, your butt. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your leg in line with your spine, flex your foot, and we're going to twist your leg, internal and external rotation. Stable pelvis, we're twisting from the upper thigh, rotating the thigh bone within your hip socket. Last one, and rest. Let's straighten out the bottom leg. Place your top leg down in front of you. Navel to spine, lift and lower the bottom leg. Exhale up, inhale down. Hold this leg up, little pulses higher. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 10, 9, 6, 5, 4. Little circles. Reverse. And lower that leg down. Let's straighten both legs out. Long line from your head out through your feet. And we're going to lift the top leg just above hip height. Let's hold it here. Lift and lower the bottom leg. Draw your abs in. Option to take your top hand off the floor. Hold the bottom leg up, little circles of the bottom leg. Stabilizing the top leg. Reverse. Hold the bottom leg up. Let's take the top leg up and down. Legs together, still floating off the floor. We're going to take one leg forward, one leg back, and switch. And switch. 2 more. And we'll lower the legs, draw your knees into your chest. And we'll take a twist. We can reach the top arm forward. Follow that hand as you lift up and back. Relax and breathe here. Feel free to make any adjustments that you need. Relax your neck, your jaw, your shoulders. 2 more deep breaths. All right, we'll go to the other side. All right, heels back in line with the tailbone. We'll keep the bottom knee bent. Straighten out the top leg, long line from your head out through your foot. And we're gonna take that leg a little up and down. Keep your hips squared forward, navel to spine. Bring that leg to hip height and we'll take your leg forward and back. Move your leg without moving your pelvis. You can flex and point your foot if you like. Three more. Now we'll take your leg forward, big circle up, back, and down. How big a circle can you make without moving your pelvis? One more. Reverse. One more. And we'll take this leg in front of you. From here, tap your toes to the floor, lift to hip height. Little tap and lift, tap and lift, tap and lift. 3, 2, 1. And now take this leg behind you, press the top hip forward, lower and lift here. You may or may not be able to tap the floor. Squeeze your glute, pull that leg behind you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg in line with your spine, flex your foot, and we'll rotate. Internal and external twisting of your thigh bone. Twisting the leg within your hip socket, stabilize your pelvis. 3 more. And we'll rest. Let's straighten the bottom leg. Rest your top leg down, navel to spine, lift and lower the bottom leg. 4, 3, 2, hold it up, little pulses higher. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, little circles. Reverse. And lower down. We'll straighten both legs, long line from your head out through your feet. Lift the top leg just above hip height. We'll hold it here. Lift and lower the bottom leg. Exhale up, inhale down. Draw your abdominal wall in, similar to how we do in that imprint. Option to take your top hand off the floor. Hold the bottom leg up, little circles of the bottom leg. Stabilize the top leg. Reverse. Hold the bottom leg up, take the top leg up and down. Three, 2, legs together, still floating off the floor, one leg forward, one leg back, and switch, and switch. more each side, each way. And rest. Draw your knees into your chest, fetal position. Take the top arm forward. Follow that hand as you rotate up and back. Relax your neck, your shoulders, your face and hips. Melting into the floor with each exhale. And we'll untwist. Okay, let's go face down on the floor. And we're gonna take a quad stretch here. So I'll bend one knee, reach back with the same side arm, and rest your forehead down. To deepen the stretch, drive your pubic bone down, draw your belly button up, so you're trying to tuck your pelvis, and then lift that knee off the floor. Stay and breathe. Drive your hip down, your knee up, belly button to spine. And we'll switch. Drive your pubic bone down, belly button up, and try lifting that knee up for a deeper stretch. The more you can tuck your pelvis and lift your knee, the deeper that stretch will be. One more deep breath. And we'll let that go. We'll straighten both legs out. Take both arms out in front of you. Again, tuck the pelvis, drive your pubic bone down, belly button up. We're gonna lift all four limbs up. Now lift your right arm and left leg higher, and then switch, and switch, and switch. And start to go a little faster, swimming the arms and legs. Stabilize your pelvis and spine. Swimming here. Keep breathing. 10 seconds more. Pubic bone down, belly button up. And take a rest. Relax for a moment. Again, tuck the pelvis, drive pubic bone down, belly button up. We're gonna lift both arms, both legs. Now we're gonna open your arms and legs out to the sides, and then back in toward midline. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Your arms will move more than your legs. That's just how those joints work. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. You can relax here or come to a child's pose or any stretch or relaxed position that feels good to you. Okay, let's come to hands and knees. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, and we'll find your flat back. All right, we're gonna try and keep the back straight. You're gonna pick up your right hand and left knee and tap them together underneath you. And then step back down and switch. So it's just this small movement without tucking the pelvis. So keep that spine in neutral. Gently touch and step down. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we'll keep the hands down, tuck your toes, and hover your knees just barely off the floor. Hold and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Okay, so we have our little opposite hand to knee tap. And we have our knee hover. You could do either one of those, or you could do both, hovering the knees and then tapping opposite hand to knee. So whatever choice you're gonna do, let's do it for 10 seconds more. 2, 1, and rest. Again, take a child's pose or any stretch that feels good to you. Okay, let's grab the weights. Or at least I like this with the weights. You could do it without if you like. We're gonna come to a high kneeling position. So we're going for a straight line from your head down through your knees. Try and get as much pelvic tuck as you can, so really open through the front of the hips. All right, we're gonna hinge from the knees. So you're gonna lean back from your knees and take your arms forward. How far is up to you? And then bring your arms down and your spine vertical. Yeah, and again, so arms are just like a little counterweight, hinging from the knees, and then come up to vertical. Keep the pelvis tucked. Good. 3 more. Last one. And let's find our way up to standing. All right, standing tall. Let's take the arms into a low V when you're ready, and we're gonna twist the arms as far as you can in one direction, as far as you can in the other direction. Rotating through the hands and forearms, but also, or especially, through the upper arms. So how much twist can you create through the upper arm bones? Start to make this a little faster, still twisting as far as you can in each direction. And we'll start to lift the arms up. You can come up to shoulder height or higher. And then we'll start to come back down, twisting the upper arms especially. 3, 2, 1. And we'll have your hands to your outer thighs. Slide the right hand down your thigh, side bend over, inhale. Exhale, use your abdominals to restack and lift the spine up. Other side, inhale, over, let your head tip. Exhale, navel to spine and restack. 2 more each way. Inhale, over. Exhale, lift. Use your abdominals, get taller in between. Last one each side. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Slide the shoulder blades down your back, get taller. 2 more. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Lift through the crown of your head, lift through the arches of your feet. Last time, shoulders up, shoulders down. Gently turn your head to one side and then to the other side. And you're all done. Good.